What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Hopefully everybody had a great Christmas. Hopefully Santa left all you guys a bunch of nice car parts underneath the Christmas tree for you to install during this 2018 year. And if you guys are seeing this before the New Year's, Happy New Year as well. So as for me, for Christmas here, we had a pretty good party, as you can tell by all the trash in my garage here. Got a new GoPro frame. Unfortunately though, it is for the Hero 5. I have a Hero 4, still using the good old Hero 4. So we are gonna go to Best Buy. We're gonna take this back. Skyline needs some gas. First, let's move the Subaru out of the way. Maybe get a cold start. It really never gets old. This one really doesn't either. So without further ado, the main topic of this video is, if you are in the market for buying a Skyline, which one should you buy? Should you go for the all-out GTR, or should you just go for the, I would call it base model, GTST? Now, a lot of people will tell you, you know, don't buy GTSTs, they're not worth it. Either get the real thing or don't bother at all. Obviously, the other main thing that people are just gonna mention is price. So let's get price right out of the way. First off, you can buy a GTR for anywhere from, I would say, from $20,000 to $30,000 is about the average price, depending on miles, condition, you know, etc., things like that. You know, GTSTs are typically about half the price of what a GTR would be, equivalent as far as condition, miles, etc., same stuff. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, obviously if I can afford a GTR, I'm gonna buy a GTR. If not, well then I'll get a GTST. Video's over. All right, nice one, we'll catch you next time. Now, there's a little bit more to it than just that. See, a lot of people think that the GTST is just not going to live up to their expectations, so they think they have to go with the GTR. Now, before I get too into it, this is just my own opinion, okay? This is not saying, you know, basically it's just my opinion, so don't take it to heart, don't get too crazed up about it. Now, a GTR has a couple things going for it. A, it's a GTR. So obviously if you want to just go fast and going fast is your thing, I would suggest you start with the GTR, because in the end, you're probably gonna put a decent amount of money into your GTST just to get it to be at where a GTR is, you know, kind of from the factory. It's not to say that just because you bought a GTST, you can't really make it fast. Now, obviously, if you're looking for, you know, 600 wheel horsepower, yeah, you know, it has its limitations, but for the majority of people out there, especially that are in the market for these kind of cars, it's not all about speed. So a lot of the reasons why I bought this car is, sure, price was one. I really wanted rear-wheel drive because I have the Subaru, don't really need another all-wheel drive. And when I drove a GTR, I drove several GTRs, R32 GTRs that is, not new ones. They were amazing cars, right? I really, really wanted one, and I was set on getting one. I didn't even give the GTST a second thought until I drove one. Now, don't get me wrong, the GTR is faster, you know, it has more things going for it suspension-wise, and it's obviously the true Godzilla of the Skyline world. However, what I found out when I did drive the GTST is that for someone like me who was looking for more of the experience of owning the car, because I feel like most people, or at least 90% of people, are not going to be buying a Skyline as a track toy, okay? Let's be realistic about this here and just assume that fact. Break for some turbo noises. But yeah, people are not buying their GTRs for track toys. Most people are buying their GTRs for weekend cruisers and for basically show cars, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's an old car, you know, just you shouldn't buy a Skyline if you plan on just drifting and destroying the car. That's, again, my opinion. So another useful tip, we're gonna find out how much does it cost to fill up a Skyline. $35. It costs $35 to fill up your Skyline. So if you're someone that just wants to get into a Skyline for, you know, the experience of owning the car, as in, you know, the whole right-hand drive thing, just owning a Skyline, getting, you know, the inline six, getting the noise, the turbo sounds, just the whole thing that encompasses owning this car, there's nothing wrong with buying a GTST. And you know what? Even if you have the money for a GTR, maybe think about it and save yourself some money and just get a GTST. Basically what I'm saying is when I drove the GTST, I got 85% of what I wanted out of my GTR in about 50% of the budget. So for me, right off the bat, it's worth it. The next thing most people are thinking about is resale value. And when it comes to that, I'm not gonna lie, the GTR is gonna have the GTS speed when it comes to resale value, because it does have that GTR name, that GTR badge. It's always going to be worth more than a GTST. However, when you look at it in terms of price, you know, you're still gonna be making, I wouldn't say making money, that's not the right thing to say, but you're not gonna be losing really a lot of money purchasing this car, because they don't make them anymore. There's only so many of them, and at the end of the day, the GTSTs come in at an entry point that is more affordable to the masses. Not a lot of people are going to take out that $25,000, $30,000 loan to go pick up a GTR. A lot of people just can't do it. But there's a lot more people out there who can take out a $10,000 loan, get into a GTST for a reasonable price, and get pretty much, like I said before, 80% of the experience for 50% of the price. I see a super sick GT350 coming right now. Oh, that's nice. There is no right or wrong answer. Obviously, there are going to be some people out there that are probably going to write in the comment section, a GTR is a better buy no matter what, and you know what, that's cool, that's your opinion, and that's okay. The real question is going to see if they let me return this without a receipt. Well, the good news is they took it back, so I guess I can use the gift card to either purchase a drone or a Hero 5. Looks like we had some competition parked next to me here. White Wheel Gang. Alright, if you're watching this video, guy, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Right there. So if you guys could, also let me know, all you GTR guys, why did you decide to buy a GTR over a GTST? And you GTST guys, why did you decide to buy one over a GTR? I think we could have a really cool discussion on this. I'll probably end up posting this video on some Skyline forum or something, because I know a lot of it's actually a 50-50 split. And the Skyline Owners USA page on Facebook too, which is a great group of guys. You know, they're always helpful. So it'd be interesting to see what you guys have to say. So guys, before I wrap up this video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers who have subscribed to me this year. It's been a crazy 6 months, especially, you know, with owning this car and doing everything else. So I just want to take a second and thank all my subscribers who support me and watch all my videos. There's definitely more to come in 2018. We're just getting started with the channel, so I'm very excited to see where it goes from here. So we are headed back home. I think it's a good time to wrap up the video. If you guys are stopping in for the first time or new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show some support and love. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked all my rambling on this topic. But that is going to do it for now. We will catch you guys in 2018 for the next video.